Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys want to know how to go and slay a cat eye wing like I am right now, then stay tuned and watch this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and also be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you guys a part of this family. It would mean so much to me. And just remember that I am starting to post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, except for my wedding day, of course. I got a little surprise video for you guys, so if you guys do want to see that, be sure to go and subscribe. That way you guys can see it. And yeah, so let's just jump right into this video. If you want to go ahead and slay with your eyeliner, then I would always suggest using a eyeliner pen. I find that they're a lot more easier to control if the brush is very, very stiff. I don't like using any sort of like little floppy brush like that. I don't like using a slanted brush. In my opinion, it's hard for me to control it. I guess it's because I'm used to drawing. I'm not really a painter, and I think with a stiffer brush, that way I can like the ink or the pen part, whatever, you guys know what I mean. With this little tip, I find it a lot easier to control. I can get a really nice crisp line, and I won't have to worry about messing it up. I don't have any issues bleeding with this specific one. It does transfer a little bit, but that's after like a long days of wear, and you can just set it with a black eyeshadow. Now, if you are a little bit nervous about using a pen eyeliner, you can always go in with an e.l.f. $1 one, and if you mess up, you can easily blend it out like that. I find that to be very, very foolproof. You can also go in with a nice matte black shadow, like Wet n Wild has one, for instance, in the shade Panther would be a really good one, that if you make a mistake, you can just blend it on out. But if you really want to go and do a heavy duty wing, you just want to go for it, just try it out. I don't recommend gel. I had a couple gel. The wings came out okay, but I did have I did have to clean it up quite a bit. But I do recommend going in with a pen, and don't go for something so expensive like the Tarte one, or Urban Decay, or Natasha Denona, whatever. Go for something very, very cheap. I really do love the Essence eyeliner pen. No, this is not sponsored. By the way, this is waterproof. Not sponsored. I just really like it. This is Tati approved. She's the one that recommended it to me, so I don't get any credit. The credit goes to Tati because she's the one that recommends this one, especially since it's $5. So if you don't like it, you can just toss it. You won't have to worry about it. And okay, so when I do my eyeliner, I usually like to go and follow my actual eye shape. I find that it is really easy to follow my eye shape and actually get a nice precise wing every single time. So what I like to do is I go in, I look at my eye shape, I kind of open my eyes, and I just draw out my wing following my, whoops, well, that's a bad impression. And I just make the eye. See how it like connects? Yeah, just go like right in over there. There you go. Now I kind of messed up a little bit, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna go ahead, and if you want, sometimes I do like to start off just turning it on its side. Just kind of drawing the line against the lashes. Just like that. That way that line is already done and I can connect it right there. So I did mess up a little bit. That doesn't normally happen. I was a moron. So I do like to go ahead and take it. I don't like to go all the way up there. I do like to take it right around there and just start drawing my line and bring it back. Just like that. And just fill it on in to what you want. And if you do notice you don't like how it looks, I should probably be holding like my eye to kind of tug it, because I do have a fold there. That's why it's kind of looking a little wonky. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and just kind of thicken it a little bit and just kind of fix where I messed up. So that's what you get. Now, you can set it. I am probably going to go ahead and set it because I am going to be wearing this all day long. There. You can just go back and really lightly just do, I would do small strokes. I wouldn't just go woo and just, there's the line. I would just really do small strokes and really make sure that you get it the way you want it to. Now, I'm not going anywhere fancy, so I'm probably not going to clean it up. You know, it is what it is, that type of thing. But I'm also going to go ahead and set it on camera. So I'm actually going to be taking, where's the brush? So I'm going to be taking this little brush right here. I know it looks a little scary, but I'm going to use that for like mostly over here. Just going to dip into this and really kind of pack it on there. Tap it off like a little bit. And then I'm just going to go ahead, maybe even smush it a little bit and just kind of tap it right on top. It's kind of set where I put it. Especially the areas where I had the most trouble. That way it doesn't transfer at all throughout the day. I'm going to do the other eye, and I probably shouldn't be doing this with my right hand, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh well. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lashes first, which I just like to kind of keep the brush on its side. That way I find that the line comes out more straight like that. I have more easy control with it. Excuse my bad English. Okay, so now that we got that down, I'll probably have to go and fix that eye. Now I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, I need to take it in a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow my line up just follow that line up. Just like that, and you see how they're very, very equal to each other. They don't look wonky. They're like almost exactly the same. I may just need to extend this one a little bit. And just like a tad bit. There. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch hands. Try to at least. And I'm going to go ahead, start halfway, and just draw the line back where you want it to hit. There you go. It's really hard to do this, especially if you're a lefty. Yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill all that in. I'm just going to go ahead and fill that off of camera or try it with my right hand. Just go ahead and fill all that in. Go figure, I can go and do my wings with my right hand. They come out really good. God forbid I can draw with it. So just go ahead and fill all of that in. Now I did miss a little bit, which I can actually see. You can't really, you probably could, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take it and try and connect it again. Now that line is kind of wonky a little bit. Not wonky, but it's kind of patchy or something. Now, I did a lot better wing when I did my Marilyn Monroe video, so you can go ahead and check that out. I'm having issues with this pen for some reason. I'm actually gonna go ahead and like kind of make these eyes even, because for some reason this eye is a lot more not as extended. I'm having like quite a bit of issues with this. now time for the other side with the opposite hand. Alright, and there you go. I think that's as good as it's gonna get for today. Oh well. It is what it is. Normally on a better day, you can always clean it up, or you can take a little bit of concealer and go ahead and just conceal everything. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my brush, and I'm just gonna go and set everything into place. Take that in there, tap off any excess, and then set it, because I think I might have slightly hooded eyes, and it definitely does transfer a little bit. Like at the very end of the day, I do notice I do get a little bit of transferring. There may not be anything I can do about that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pack on that powder. There you go. So both lines are equivalent to each other. If they aren't, maybe I'm just seeing things, but they look very, very even. One might be a little bit thicker than the other, but it is what it is on that. But they're not like wonky, pointing in two different directions. So that is always something that, you know, I used to have issues on until I discovered that little tip that I told you guys. Alright, you guys, so I do hope you like this video, and I do hope you slay all those wings that you guys go and try. I really hope this helped you out, get a nice, precise, and crisp wing. Now, like I said, you could have concealed it. I just said, nah, it is what it is. That's normally how I am when it comes to, sorry. When it comes to doing makeup, it just is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Oh well. So I really do hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And remember, I'm starting to post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.